Hi, welcome to Bunny Tech channel. Here we are going to see about weak in feed concept used in line production relay. In this we are going to see three things. What is weak in feed, how it is going to work, logic behind this weak in feed. Okay, now we will see what is weak in feed. If the fault occurs nearer to the end of your transition line and the corresponding relay is not getting a sufficient current to identify your fault due to the strong source on the other side of the transition line, then this is known as weak in feed. To have a simple concept, now we will see how it is going to work. For this I have taken one simple network. In this we have a 4 bus S, X, Y, V, and the S and V is bus is connected with source. X and Y it is having a transition line, and both bus are having a parallel transition line, Now we are going to consider the fault is on nearer to breaker 4. These are the possible ways for the current flow towards the fault region for this particular fault. We'll see little deeper how this current path is going to have. For this I am going to take a 3-line diagram. In this 3-line diagram I have shown the X bus and Y bus, and Y bus is connected with strong source, X bus is connected with weak source. In this condition, accidentally the fault is going to occur nearer to the X substation. For this fault we are making the landmark F. So there is a two possible way of current flowing. One is from I X F, that is the current from bus X to F towards the fault, and other possible is current can flow from I Y F from the bus Y to fault. Since the Y bus is connected with strong source and this bus also having a parallel line, this IXF current is suppressed by this strong source. We will see how. From the strong side source there is another one possible of current flowing towards the fault, and from the weakened source there will be one current flow towards the fault. Now if you see these two current paths closer, they both meet in bus directly opposite. If this happens, the current ISX is suppressed by the current IYX, and due to this reaction the current IXF will be lesser than IYF, so IYF will be dominant. So in this case IXF current will be less, so the relay over here will not able to detect the zone 1 fault. It may detect zone 3 or no fault maybe, but the relay over the breaker 6 will detect zone 2 or zone 1 depending upon the fault location, and the breaker will trip and it will send the carrier send signals towards the breaker 4 relay. This is how the weak in feed will work. This is a condition for weak in feed. Now the relay over the breaker 4 should have the weak in feed logic to handle over this situation. We will see what the logic if you have on the relay 4 is going to work for weak in feed. Condition 1, The relay should have a under voltage, and second one, it should receive signal from the remote and relay. Third, it should not have any reverse zone pickup or zone 2 pickup. Finally, it should not have a fuse fail operation. Fuse fail should not operate. If this all satisfies, our relay is going to trip on weak in feed, and it will also send one echo signal to other station. This is the logic we'll use for weak in feed. This logic, depending upon the relay, will go for configuration. Once this all condition satisfy, the relay over the breaker 4 will trip on weak in feed, and it will open the breaker instantaneously, and it will clear the fault. I think this section will be very useful for you. If you think it is useful for your friend also, then please share this to your friends. Thank you for watching this video.